And our next guest joins us from Charleston All Cash Home Buyers. They will buy your house with a quick sale and a fair price. Russ Scheider is here with more. Tell me what you guys do that's,
Sure,
that's out there, because I'm sure a lot of people would say, well, why don't I just go with a realtor to sell my house? And there's some expenses that could be there. But tell us about you guys with the Charleston All Cash Home Buyers.
Sure. Well, what we do is community redevelopment, property investment. And the reason that someone would sell to us, and people do, is because it's easy. Our all cash formula eliminates the need for a bank, which gets rid of the appraisals and the bank inspections and a lot of hoops that otherwise the sellers would have to jump through.
Sure.
And a lot of times the bank will kill a deal.
Yeah.
And maybe I want to buy it, maybe you want to sell it. And the bank says, well, we're not going to loan money because there's this problem with the house.
Sure.
Or some other situation. Well, our all cash formula avoids that entirely. You don't have to fix anything, you don't have to clean anything, you don't have to move anything. It's easy.
So someone comes to you and says, I want to go ahead and sell. You guys come up with a price.
Right.
Then you go to the mortgage company and say, I'm going to be buying this guy's house, set it up with an attorney. We want to close on this date. Boom, boom, bam. It's done.
We do, and we don't use a mortgage company. It's truly a cash purchase.
Oh, wow.
So that
Okay.
avoids all of that difficulty. Of course, it's closed with a settlement attorney, title insurance, deed transfer, all those things are done. But it just really eliminates the hassle.
Yeah. Why would someone want to come to you to sell for cash and not go with a real estate agent?
I don't have any problem with real estate agents, and we work with realtors all the time, and sometimes that is the best solution.
Yeah.
If there's a life situation, a divorce, a health issue, something that means that it needs to happen quickly, or more often if there's something to do with the house.
Yeah.
That a mortgage company, a bank simply is not going to loan.
Yeah.
That can be difficult for a realtor to accomplish. Some realtors have cash buyers like me, but otherwise it can be tough.
We're taking a look at this particular one. Looks like an older house, looks like asbestos on the outside, asbestos shingle.
Right.
That can be cleaned and concealed and sealed up. So you go in and you take a look at this house, and then you offer the folks a certain amount of money. They agree upon that. Then you close out and you give those folks an ample amount of time to move out, and then it's your house. Do you normally go in, because you have some investors that are helping to back you on this?
Sure.
You go in and refurbish the house, so to speak?
We do. The houses either get refurbished and we bring them up to 2016 standards, and then they're resold through a realtor, you know, on the open market, or they become rental properties. I brought the two photos. One's an example of a much nicer house and a much rougher house where the plumbing had been taken and the wiring taken.
This looks like a fairly nice house.
That's a great house in a great neighborhood. It was just a situation where it was inherited, and we were the best solution.
That looks to be $275,000, $300,000 home. Yeah, and I mean, how many square feet was that house?
I don't recall exactly.
Okay. But you're dealing with houses that may be in low-income areas or homes that are in fairly nice areas as well. Sometimes people get into a situation or a circumstance where they really need to get out from under that house.
Right, we offer solutions.
Yeah, and you are also looking for investors on occasion as well, right?
Yes, absolutely. There are plenty of opportunities if you're looking to own rental properties or you'd like a good return on investment. Let's talk. There's lots of ways we can work together.
Tell us about somebody that may have a house that they've rented out for a while, and now the movers have been moved out, maybe abandoned, maybe condemned.
Right.
How do you go about getting with those folks?
Abandoned houses are great. Both of the houses in those photos in two very different neighborhoods had both been abandoned. No problem at all. A condemned house is a bit of a challenge. They don't have much value. I'm in negotiations to buy 9 of them right now. It's definitely something that we can work with. It's a tremendous challenge, but it's what we do.
And you guys got a lot of blocks to check off before you go in and buy a house, because it's got to be worthy for you to be able to buy it at a certain price, do some sort of fixing up, some sort of cosmetics to be able to turn around and make a profit, because you're not doing this. You're not a not-for-profit.
No.
You're a for-profit, which is fine. But a lot of people get into a circumstance who really need your services.
Yeah, and that's why we're here. We've done this for years. It works really well for everybody concerned. And you mentioned cosmetics. We do major structural repairs too. It really doesn't matter how bad the house is or how good the house is.
Yeah, very good. Good to see you.
Thanks, Tom.
How can we get a hold of you, by the way?
Call us at 843-856-1440. or charlestonallcashhomebuyers.com.
Good to have you.
Thanks, Tom.
More coming up Low Country Live in just a moment, so stay with us.